Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We are going to continue with Ignit the Wizard. And luckily I just left off playing him, so everything is fresh in my mind. I don't think we really have to go over anything, at least not for my benefit, maybe for yours. We just found poison resistance in the form of a apparently cursed crossbow. So let's get rid of the curse. Because we might want to change that out. We also found this nifty cloak here, which has wonderful qualities apart from the contamination, which we'll worry about when the time comes. I am a little concerned about taking it off because we have some very good mutations here, and we don't want to lose them. Actually, apart from the See Invisible and the Evasion +2, which is 66% of them, yeah. The horns I can do without, but we'll cross these bridges when we come to them. I thought we had a resist mutation amulets, which apparently we don't. That must have been another game. So let's first memorize flight, which will come in handy. We can't memorize that many levels of magic yet. So is there anything we want to get rid of? Not really. We need our summonings up. Fire magic can continue to go up as well. I don't want to put on spellcasting yet. I want that servitor in action as soon as possible. So we'll just put it off and head. Let's do a couple more levels of the dungeon. We're only on dungeon level 11 and we have See Invisible. Interesting. The Frost Cavern is still apparently available. Let's get rid of Maurice first. Maurice is proving to be pretty tough here. There we go. He's dead. These imps will easily fall to my fireball. Let's back off a little bit. Casually stand in the way of the hill giant here and take him out with fireballs. If that frost cave is still there, no it isn't. Okay, I didn't think it would be. We accidentally came down here last episode and removed all possibility of going into the frost cavern because we wanted to go into the lair. It was an accident. And now we need something to eat. Perhaps something large. Not much is going to replace my hat. Oh, we can get another hide here. No, not yet. Let's check out what this hat is. Magic resistance. We do need magic resistance. Oh, I thought I was wearing a better hat than that. We'll keep the MR hat, and we will certainly pick up this trident. Let's check it out, shall we? Wow, it's a +9 trident. That's pretty good. We'll run with the Staff of Conjuration for now, since... Actually, let's run with the crossbow because we want to eat this basilisk. We're not venturing into the snake pit yet. I'm a tiny bit wary of doing that. And I don't think I've ever been this rich in dragon hides and steam dragon hides. They're usually fairly rare, but we've found quite a few of them so far. And it looks like nothing is too much of a challenge on this level. Unfortunately, there hasn't been an incredible amount of experience on it either, apart from these hideous creatures. I can resist a lick, so you will get double or triple zapped. I can resist a lick, can't I? I should have probably taken much more damage if I couldn't, yeah. I can also resist fire, so let's just poke our head in here. Yeah, it looks like just a fiery area. And finally we found a candidate for supper, but unfortunately he didn't leave a corpse. Okay, we should get some... Conjure Flame is something that can probably go away pretty soon. I can't fight him with a weapon. Okay, it's getting ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Let's just put on the stupid trident and beat him up with that. We've got all sorts of enemies coming at us, and all I want to do is eat. And of course there's no corpses. Put our Staff of Conjuration back on. Let's get Repel Missiles back on. And let's blow them up with an Orb of Destruction. Just because that sounds like a fun thing to do. Yeah, it didn't seem to work too well on the old jelly there. I don't think jellies are resistant to lightning bolt. It must just have been a pretty bad cast. And finally we've got ourselves a hill giant to dine on. Get our hunger status up a little bit. Let's hit them. Looks like the entrance to the vaults here. We can't hit them both, so let's just back off for now. Gargoyles are pretty tough. Oh, they're resistant to electricity, but not to fire, so we shall use fire on him. I'm willing to bet this is the entrance to the vaults. It really couldn't be anything else. And didn't I say that Amphitocloud was useless now? Apparently it is. I wanted him to go in the water and he is not complying. Let's turn our attention to the oncoming Ogre Mages and Vault Guardians. And let's see if our Servitor is online. Oh, he's getting there. He's getting there. Hello, Mr. Servitor. Kill him. Take your time. Use as much mana as you want. Look at that. I really enjoy that spell. Kill him, please. That's okay. I still haven't discovered whether to use the Servitor sparingly or not. I really should check the wiki on that. I don't know if he's taking my experience. But even if he is, that's not much of a trade-off to make. I mean, he just does such fantastic work. Ooh, Battlesphere. And Sticky Flame. Have we graduated beyond the need of Sticky Flame? I'm not sure. We don't need it, do we? I mean, there's a point where we have enough in the way of death and destruction. Not just the Servitor alone increases our damage output by a huge amount. Okay. So that is level 13. Let's might as well clear down to the depths. We're going to get summonings up to about 10. Because why not? And we're going to be depending on Servitor quite a bit. And Servitor and Orbs of Destruction are just fantastic together. It basically allows us to double everything. So there's really no reason not to focus on it right now. Okay, there we go. Channel back some mana. I'd like to get that channeling up a little more, but all things in good time. I think we picked up another unidentified potion, and I'm really starting to wonder what this could be. Experience or beneficial mutation? Neither. Invisibility. That manticore took a beating. 3 fireballs. And here we have arrived in a nice courtyard. I wonder what that looks like in ASCII. But you have to admit it is a lovely looking courtyard. There's something beautiful about 2D graphics. And ASCII graphics even. Gotta use your imagination a little more. There's really something to be said for that. I guess I grew up in a time when video games were all about imagination, so I suppose I'm used to it. Some of my favorite games growing up were the Ultima series. Oh. Die, please. Step back. Thank you for going into a line for me. You are proving to be very tough, Tengus. Ultima made very good use of 2D graphics. They really created, that was their motto, Origin, we create worlds. And they really did. Orange crystal statue is deadly. We will... I want that ring, so we'll get a servitor up. The servitor will attack the statue. Let's keep an eye on our intelligence, and we're going to start lobbing orbs of destruction at it. And it is dead. With no help at all from our servitor. If I replace a ring, it's going to be dexterity, so let's see what we have. Okay. Sustainabilities is no replacement for a ring of dexterity. Let's continue on. And finally we found an invisible horror, which dies very quickly under the fire of our fireball. Okay. Conjure flame will still be useful here, I suppose. I thought training fire magic up to 10 will make Conjure Flame last more than 3 turns, but apparently it doesn't. There we go, that's a little better. I must have had a really bad roll on that one. Let's get Repel Missiles on just for fun. And let's also just orb him just for fun. Somehow he survived it, but we'll follow it up with a fireball. And he's finished. Lightning. It's my servitor button. Servitor, kill him, please. Not with magic darts. You are not much use today, Mr. Servitor. He's still nice to keep around. Ice Dragon, huh? Wow, 2 fireballs took him out. Beautiful. And this looks like a scroll that I would be interested in having. So let's just lock ourselves into this little room here and try it out. A scroll of acquirement. I think we have everything. I'm not sure if we have boots on. It'll probably give us boots. Oh, we do have boots. Okay. It could give us anything, so let's try it out. We don't want a weapon. We don't want gold. Staff is too much. Too much. Yeah, we'll go for armor. Ooh, a shadow dragon armor. And that is pretty useless, I think. Encumbrance rating 15, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to wear that and cast. So let's just drop it. I don't think I've trained armor at all. I haven't. We are going to drop conjurations for a moment. We're going to get summonings up to 10. Our servitor is coming along. And after that, we're going to train a defensive skill of some sort. And we continue to collect skins of creatures. This is a new dungeon crawl hobby now. Try to get a skin of every monster in the dungeon. I'm tempted to check out this robe. I don't know why, but I feel like changing armor for some reason. It's a +1 robe of resistance. No match for my +2 robe of resistance. I have all the choice in the world of armors now. I'm not sure which one to go with. I need resistances though, so we're not going to get rid of the robe anytime soon. Not unless we find some artifact armor or an artifact ring that has all these resistances on it. I would like to probably go with the model dragon armor. Another scroll of enchant armor. Especially if I find a lot of enchant armor scrolls. A nicely enchanted model dragon armor will be good protection for us. A deft blink and a fireball takes care of those fellows. Can I eat him? No. Looks like my intelligence has been damaged, probably by that orange crystal statue. Oh, it's so tiresome. Just die. Another book, Transfigurations. I don't think there's anything in here we're looking for. No. Stone skin would add some. Not much, but it would add some armor class to us. However, we'd have to train 2 skills that we don't want to train. So I don't think we're going to be using it. Repel missiles are still on? Okay. Because he was proving to be fairly tough. Channel a little bit. Let's eat some orc. I didn't even see that trap Thor spider. And now we are really poisoned. Luckily, we have only 2 potions of curing. Well, that was pretty sloppy on my part. And when you start playing sloppy, that's when you die. So either I'm going to focus or cut this video short. Although I would like to get a rune. Things are going well. It doesn't appear that much will be able to stop us at this point. Which are, of course, famous last words. Summonings is at 9.2. We are definitely taking out hydras with fireballs. And we have the ability even to eat the hydras. And the bees. If we wield this silly crossbow. Are we going to get another skin here? No. Where are you coming from, jellies? Where there's one, there's more of those things. I hope we got them all. Let's just do a quick appraisal of the level. Okay. So now we have to make a decision. I'm going to say snake pits, at least for the first couple levels. Let's see what we're in for there. Snake pit is a lot tougher than it used to be though, so we'll have to be careful. We'll have to make use of our servitor. But with the servitor and the channeling, look at this, I'm casting lightning bolts all over the place and missing my targets. This doesn't look good. But there's nothing in the snake pits that can kill me, is there? Even if I am playing very sloppily. Okay. Summoning's up to 9.5, we're almost there. And then we'll go back to training fire, conjurations, and probably a defense skill. I did want to go to the stash and drop off some stuff, so let's just run back there and do that. Luckily, Sif Muna Piety decays so slowly you actually don't have to worry about it, which is another benefit of Sif Muna, a seldom appreciated benefit of Sif Muna. Or maybe it's just my playstyle because I like to waffle around and take my time doing things. We can drop some of these garbage rings too. Let's drop the ring of stealth and sustainabilities. We picked up a wand of random effects. We can drop that and make sure we don't pick up another one. Disintegration we do want. Random effects we do not. We can more than likely drop this ring of dexterity. I mean, I could just scatter the stuff around the dungeon. And we don't need resist-elect anymore. Although those two would add an extra layer of resistance. How are we for resistances? We are already on 2 levels of resist cold, so let's drop the dagger, and we'll keep... No, the dagger. The Trident's MR, I think that's 2 levels of resistant magic, so we might want to keep that. It's actually a pretty good little crossbow. That'd be nice to find early in the run, if you happen to be crossbow inclined, which I am not. I've meant to experiment with that. Maybe a kobold or a hobbit, what are they? Halfling with a crossbow. But I really haven't done a lot with ranged in this game. I really should look into it a little more. People are going to tell me in the comments how wonderful it is. But I'm a little intimidated by it, and it's changed, and I haven't understood how it's changed. Probably because I haven't actually looked into it, but... As I said, I like to find these things out on my own. I have to learn the hard way. It's just the type of person I am. To that end, I'm lucky I'm still alive. I've taken some pretty bad risks in my life. But now I'm getting old and slowing down, so... flying good luck. Let's see what we have here. Flight and swiftness. There we go. How did you miss? Nagas are not known for their dodge ability, are they? Starting to fall out of love with can't hurt me with your electricity. With lightning bolt, is it really worth keeping around? Let's try a servitor here. I've got so many options, it's nice. Okay, servitor, kill. I'm just passing and waiting for my servitor to do the job here. Oh, I'm also trying to cast lightning bolt on one of these creatures. Let's reactivate repel missiles. And if he wants to shoot things at me, let's shoot something at him. Wow, he's tough. Followed up with a fireball. Channel up some mana. And we found a bookshop. Of course, we need none of these. We have all the utility we want. We've got flight, we've got swiftness. Haste might be worth getting. But we'll eventually get it with Sipmoon anyway, so let's just not worry about it for now. That fellow looks resistant to fire. I'm not absolutely sure, but I'm going to guess he is. He doesn't look resistant to fire, but he seems awfully tough. He's taken a lot of fireballs directly to the chops there. Luckily, my mana channels back very quickly. Summonings is up to where I'm comfortable with it, and let's just get fighting up a little more. I really want to try and fire up some more as well, but we will put that off for a little bit. Survivability is important, and I forgot about those mana vipers. I'm going to have to be careful. We are pretty useless without mana, although we have that trident which will work as a melee weapon in a pinch. But I think my my defense against them is going to be summoning a servitor and putting the servitor to work. Although for all I know, the servitor will get drained of mana as well. Speaking of servitors, it's time to get one in action here. Unfortunately, I miscast him. Kill him, servitor. And please not with magic darts. There we go. Another robe. Is anything going to compete with my robe of resistance? Probably not. Maybe Arc Magi, but that's basically just a wizardry. Oh, he's completely immune to fire too. The snake pit has gotten a little more difficult. With these resistant enemies. Yes, I see you have a shield there, but is that really going to help against fireballs? Apparently it is. We don't want to get constricted here. Let's blink away. Buy us a little time. Channel some mana. Double zap him. And feast on his corpse, which unfortunately he didn't leave. There'll be plenty of more food lying around here though. Haven't used Magic Dart in a while. Maybe I should actually even consider getting rid of Magic Dart, since our servitor seems a little preoccupied with using it himself, and we don't want him wasting turns with Magic Dart. Yeah, I wasn't going to fool around with him. We might just go a little orb crazy here. Blink. Oh, we've got two of them. And a mana viper. Bad situation. Okay, what are we gonna do? Let's try invisibility. That took care of 2 of them. Let's blink. I blinked the wrong way. Let's activate a teleport. Let's fireball what we can. We're still invisible. Channel back some mana. Channel. Rest up. And we're good to go. The Mana Viper didn't do too much damage to us, but it's best to take them out as soon as possible. To that end, I am going to Orb of Destruction as much as I can, and not be too concerned about the hunger costs. I don't think I've eaten any permafood in ages. It's important to avoid the constriction here. And there we go, 1 shot with a lightning bolt. It's really good if you can get it zapped. Anacondas have a lot of hit points, and that just wasted them. I'll try to arrange zappable situations as much as possible. There we go again. Fireball. Okay, we've got our hunger status partially back. And we're continuing on level 2 of the snake pits. I don't know why I keep thinking about changing my armor out. Yes. Let's not take chances with you. You will just get orbed. I think fireball's in order here, and it would be really nice to have repel missiles up. For some reason it has disappeared again. Probably because I took too many hits from actual missiles. Let's get that there. Step back 1. They're almost dead. I'll lightning bolt them. Channel. Let's just run away and set up a zap situation, which I'm failing at terribly. There we go. Just in time. And there's even a few chunks to eat. Back down into the battle. I'm almost considering getting Sticky Flame. But I don't want to waste the spell levels. We're marked. Let's use a potion of cancellation, which I've never actually done before, and that worked beautifully. Here's a book, a minor magic book, which I think we found several of them already. Let's zap him and ourselves in the process. Fireball this fellow here. Orb of Destruction, the Mana Viper, twice. Pick up a book of Necromancy, and we don't want any of that. I thought we memorized Flight. Do we have it? No, we don't. I don't think we have the spell levels for it, but I think we do now, so let's just pick it up. We might want to forget about it after the... This is a very strange dungeon level. I don't think I've ever seen a snake pit level like that. 1, 2, 3, yep, we've got all our stairs here. 1, 2, 3, yep. Okay. Somebody is designing some pretty odd looking snake pit levels. And we're going to put on repel missiles. That was very negligent of me not to have it on. kind of like these electric guys. They help me fight the snakes. They tend to do damage to their allies if they're around. Channel. Make liberal use of channeling. Make liberal use of zapping. I just out and out zapped myself there. I actually missed the snake and zapped myself. Which tells me I'm not playing very well right now. There is a limit to how much crawl you can play in a day and retain your focus. And I might be rapidly approaching that point now. I mean, when you start missing your enemies and accidentally hitting yourself, you know it's probably time to stop. Of course I'm not going to. Because I know I'm going to get the rune and not die. We have more than enough tools to go about doing this. What are we training? Conjuration, spellcasting, and fighting. Yeah, I can't see anything wrong with that. What do we have in here? Book of the Tempests. Ah, you know, I thought that had Firestorm. Apparently it doesn't. Lightning bolt, shatter, static discharge. Nope. Okay. Let's just stand back, let them come to us. And then change our minds and walk right into them. Again, another bad decision. But that's okay because I'm invincible. There's a whole pack of them here. I am training spellcasting, aren't I? Because I just want some more mana. And again, a pretty astonishing lack of rings in this game so far. You can get orbed, you look dangerous. He just took 3 orbs to the face, and he's okay. So let's just give him a bit of a berth here. Channel our mana back. We don't have any option but to use Fireball on this fellow. Gliding Confrontation? What did she give us here? Yeah, I think she did. That goes into the library. Now, this guy is proving to be tough, so let's get a servitor out. Now let's see how the servitor does. We'll help out with the occasional lightning burst. There we go. When in doubt, you can count on your faithful servitor. And we're going to be making use of the servitor much more here. Servitor, please. Oh, it's too bad I can't get them both. Servitor, come on, get to work. Just stand there like an idiot. Level 17, we're going to have to, first of all, put on repel missiles again. Second of all, channel some mana. Get our servitor working here. Now that's what I like to see, Servitor. Orbs of destruction. Wow, what a mess we made. Let's get a fresh Servitor out. Where'd he go? There he is. Okay. And it looks like a continuous stream of monsters pouring out of there. Our Servitor decides to fireball himself, but that's okay. Let's climb out of here. Blink, blink. Fireball, fireball, fireball. Eat, eat, and channel back. I'm almost tempted to choose another staircase. This is just endless swarms of monsters. But I think we can handle it, especially if we get a Servitor up, and I can't believe that snake took an astonishing 3 fireballs. Servitor. Let's just keep one on hand through this entire endeavor, I think. Okay. Might be worthwhile reading a scroll of magic mapping. We certainly have enough. And I thought that was the inner sanctum, but it wasn't. Jorgun's here. We're gonna. I want his attention, but we're gonna step back. We've got his attention. I'm gonna step back once more. We're going to call up a Servitor. We're gonna blink, and now we're gonna start orbing. And there goes Jorgun, with some mana to spare. Our Servitor didn't last too long. Wow, there's more. Somehow they avoided seeing us as well. Let's just throw a whole bunch of fireballs in there. And now we have to change our tactics a little bit because fire-resistant enemies have appeared. Okay. So far so good. Let's fully clear out the top chambers before we proceed down. Just die. Sometimes lightning bolt is better than other times. I'll grant you that. But you have to admit, there have been some cases where it has been fairly impressive in this run. I say this as I get completely destroyed by... Okay, this is not looking good. I really could use a Servitor here. Let's get a Servitor. Let's get a whole bunch of butterflies out too. I think... Butterflies again? No. I think we want to blink. Okay. Let's get our Servitor to focus on that fellow here. We are again surrounded. We haven't taken much damage so far, which is good. I want to make for the stairs if we can. We have some mana left. Blink is not a good option at this point. There's nothing to panic about yet. Don't want to waste the Scroll of Fear. We only have 1 Scroll of Blinking. What are our options here? Butterflies and Blink. Okay, I'm gonna blink. We blinked into a good place, but I don't know how they're constantly surrounding me. Step back. Let the servitor do some work here. Good. Good. Fireball of our own. And we can kill our own butterfly since we're not with Okuaru. And I believe that orb will be the coup de grace, but there we go. I managed to get the kill with my lightning bolt. And pick up our treasure, which is the scroll of enchant armor. Okay, I could have handled that a little better, but we eventually got out of it. You've got to watch out for some of these chambers, I think is the lesson we learned here. Don't go blundering in. And keep repel missiles on. And keep a servitor on hand. I would assume that lindworms are at least partially resistant to fire, but they are not apparently, so we'll fireball him. And then we'll eat him. And we'll just keep servitors up and keep channeling. Careful now. Servitor, you attack this fellow. You attack this fellow. And I'm going to launch an orb at this fellow. I don't like those poison arrows coming after us. Channel back the mana. Eat some of the chunks that lie strewn about the room. Excellent. And let's just keep up with our orbs of destruction. You know, if it's not broken, why fix it? Two misses with orbs. After 4 orbs, we finally got them. But thanks to our gourmand, we're fine with our hunger status. Okay, I'm familiar with this rune chamber. And what we're in for is about 1 billion enemies in there. Luckily, they've already come pouring out to some degree. Let's take a look at him. Immune to fire. Well, that's not good. We don't want a whole bunch of enemies stepping on that shadow trap, so we're going to launch some orbs. There we go. Now remember when I said Mephitic Cloud was useless? Did I get rid of it? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, good. Apparently Mephitic Cloud is still useful, but I don't think it's going to affect these fellows. I really have to get rid of Magic Dart. That stupid servitors insisted upon using it for some reason. So far, so good. There's usually a lot more enemies in here. I don't know if they heard me and came pouring out before. But we're having a bit of an easy time of it here. I might get worse, of course. Channel. Let's get a servitor up. Okay, so far so good. We can probably expect a lot more enemies in here. As long as we can channel and fireball. problem. Okay. We're getting there. And I think I've overcommitted myself here. Let's back off. Channel. Eat as much as we can. We've got an anaconda after us here. Let's triple zap him. Oh, shadow trap. It wasn't a shadow trap. We've got to get out of here. Let's hit the teleport. No fooling around. We'll blink our way out of immediate danger. And they all came with me. We have the mana to get away, so let's... Not good. No, 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 we're constricted. We gotta get out of here. Again, please teleport. Don't put me somewhere bad. Blink. Fireball. Channel, channel, channel. Okay. That was unpleasant. We're constricted. We've got to get out of here. We're going to heal. We're going to blink. We're going to orb. We're going to fireball. Oh, he's not dead yet. Unbelievable. I don't think we have much in the way of healing now. We don't. Wand of disintegration, maybe? Huh. Okay, that worked. Very dangerous. I seem to recall that from my last adventure in the snake pit. Their ability to surround you like that. And that is deadly for a caster. We have to eat and channel back mana as much as possible. And we're going to head back into the rune chamber. I think it can't get much worse than that. Famous last words. Fortunately, we can keep him on the side of the lava for now. Oh, that wasn't good. We got teleported again. And into a very unpleasant place. We're going to have to hit our own teleport button. We've got quite a bit of mana. There we go. Let's always make sure to keep a good amount of mana on hand, I think. That is fairly deadly. We're going to get a servitor. I hope he doesn't go on the shadow trap. Oh, it doesn't matter if he does, okay. Let's just be very careful here. Make very good use of our servitor too. And always keep one up. The first sign of danger, we're going to tell our servitor to attack. Okay, good. Oh, that's a mutagenic creature. We're not going to bother eating mutagenic chunks right now. Get our servitor back up, and apparently he flies. He was in lava right there. I wasn't aware that servitors flew. I'm going to pass. Good. Actually, I should have channeled mana and not passed. I saw that orb in flight there. Now we're going to get a servitor up, keep channeling. There we go. The servitor doesn't seem to be too keen on acting on his own. Again, surrounded, but now we have a servitor up. Of course, he disappears right when I need him. I don't like this mana viper. We're going to try a fireball here. Hate to do it, we're going to teleport. There's only 3 of them, but we still have mana, or we still have health. I'm going to try and hold off. First of all, I'm going to step here and try to get them all in a line. That didn't work. Try lightning bolt. I'd like to get that mana viper dead. Now we're going to teleport. Why didn't I teleport before? This might kill me. I can't take another hit. Teleport. We have 4 health. Curing, that's not going to do too much. We have 1 health. I don't know if I can even afford to step back. I'm going to cure again. We're out of it for now. First, we need to channel mana. Then we need to very carefully get out of the danger zone here. Okay. Very, very dangerous. That random teleporting is killing me. I've got to be very careful. And I don't have any ability whatsoever to heal now. As soon as we get back to the stash, if we make it through this at all, and I should probably do it now, but I'm not going to. We're going to have to get regeneration, because that's my only option right now for any sort of healing. I'm going to eat some perma food, of which we have quite a bit, just in case. Because we want to keep them at a distance as much as possible. I think those are the teleporting guys. Okay. Just keep a solid stream of orbs of destruction coming at them. That's right, come after me. Back off. Orb. Orb. And now eat. Channel. Okay, so far so good. Again, that teleporting trick of theirs. Fortunately, I have full mana this time. I think it's those green guys. We'll have to watch out for them. Channel. Orb. Channel. Orb. They're starting to overwhelm us here. Let's back off. Eats. Channel, channel, channel. As long as we keep our channeling up, we're okay. I'm going to turn off spellcasting for now. Right now, the most important thing, I think, is to get a little more in the way of hit points. from what I'm learning here is we need more defense than offense at the moment. We basically have the ability to stream out orbs of destruction, but when we get into a bad position, like so, we need to be able to get out of it. And I think that should just about do it. There's the rune. And yes, okay. Well, that was a little touch and go for a while. Let's get out of here. Or please. So I think we're going to get regeneration. We are very short on healing potions. So we need something. We need something to compensate for that. Let's pick it up right now. And let's start putting something into necromancy. And we'll continue with fighting there. I almost want to put on dodging too. We need more dodging. And we're still really shy on rings here. Odd. Back to the relative safety of the stash. That blue blink animation's really bothering me, so let's get rid of it. Okay, dump off our fresh load of books. Let's put our conjuration ring back on. Our conjuration staff back on. We're going to keep all those weapons for their resistances. And we'll do a search for healing. Let's see, nothing. No potion of healing. Heal wounds, that's what they're called. Nothing. Okay, it would be nice to find some method of healing. I think we only have one curing potion. We're going to have to be very, very aware of that. I'll drop the Berserk Rage. We'll drop the Flight. We can fly now. Alright, we'll leave it here. We'll drop the Enchant Weapon. Alright, we'll leave it here for now. That's one rune down. Was a little dodgy there in the snake pit for a while, but we made it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.